Well, hey there folks, welcome back once again to the Hop House. It's Eddie here. It's time for another beer review. It's another virgin beer review, and I'm out here in my garden, but it's still a little bit chilly, so hence I've got my jumper on. Going through a couple of stouts, just going to do the two in this batch, and these are beers that I think they were sort of made for Christmas time, and I'm a little bit behind the times. I'm a little bit behind because we're sort of coming up to the end of February. If you're brand new to this channel, welcome along to the Hop House. We'll call that because we like hoppy beer, we like house music. If you like either of those or both, then give us one of those. Give us a like, share, subscribe to this channel. It sounds like your cup of tea. Okay, now I was thinking, that's me thinking, pondering, do I put this in my budget beers? Because I had a look. I've actually got this from B&M. And then I thought no, because it was £2, probably one of the most expensive beers I bought in B&M. It was about £2.69. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was £2.59, £2.69. But it's an American craft beer. I think they've since put some of their beers into Home Bargains. I think B&M and Home Bargains are them kind of shops where they buy discounted stock. So is it like beer that's come up to its best before, or bankrupt beer if places have gone bankrupt, that kind of thing. I know Low Cost Beer do that. I put an order in with Low Cost Beer, my first ever, well, I did a advent calendar, but I've got an order coming, so beer haul's coming soon. Do you want to see what I'm going to review anyway? Okay, so this is from Saugatuck Brewing Company, and it's Blueberry Maple Stout. Mabel? Alright, Mabel. Blueberry Maple Stout, sorry, and it's coming in at 6% ABV. 440 milliliter can. We'll read what it says on the back, but that's the can. Here's to happy. Yeah, it's actually in date, so it's not out of date or anything. I got this probably summer of last year. No, was it summer of last year, or was it, might have been September, October time, 2022. I'm sure it was £2.69. Just that, £2.59 or £2.69. It's just that rings in your head for the price, because I thought, oh, should I put it in my budget beers? But budget beers, I want to be under £2 really for a budget beer. So although it's from a budget supermarket, I can go in B&M and get a Siren's Flex for £1.99. So this is, I suppose, quite pricey. But the idea of budget beers is for those people that are really struggling to afford the £3 beers in your Tesco and your Asda and your Morrison and Sainsbury's and so on. So this is only 40p, 50p cheaper. Let's get it out into the world. My first ever beer from Saugatuck Brewing. I've seen quite a few people have a bit of a hype about this beer actually on my beer groups on Facebook. So shout out to the Witchwood Goblins and the Brewskis. Okay. Oh no, it's forming a head. Not a massive head, but it's forming one. Looks wise, it's not fully black. It looks dark, like charcoaly, like Coca-Cola colour. Looks a little thin, although I like the way that the head did form up. But yeah, it's not a massive head, is it? And the way it's jigging around, it's sort of, it's trying to form one, it's trying to keep it there, but it does look quite syrupy, look a bit thin. It's not got a massive body. I mean, 6%, so it shouldn't, it's not like it's a 3 or 4%er. I've got a cloud here that's looking quite dark. I hope it doesn't rain. Let's give it a whiff, see what we can sniff. Getting the maple, getting brown sugar, maple, but yeah, it's the blueberry. I was gonna say, it smells like a bit like a pancake, like a blueberry maple waffle pancake, but it's not massive. The maple's quite big, but the blueberry's a little sort of in the background. Smells alright. I'm just jigging around that head a bit. I'm just trying to revive it a little bit. Oh, it does bubble up. You know what? It's not that bad. I don't think it's going to be that bad. Let's try it. Bottoms up, down the hatch. Now I can jig it around a bit. Now we can get it going. Now we can get it going. There we go. That's what I was after. Look at that. Ooh. 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 Bloody wind. Got some garden furniture over there. I've got a plank of wood that hides a cover over it, and the amount of time you want to put it back, it's been quite windy on the evening recently. Just thought I'd tell you that. Cheers. The more I like it, the more I'm drinking of this, the more I like it. It's got that blueberry's really coming through now, and it's sort of coming in with the roasted malt, giving it like a charcoaly taste. Well, it looks like charcoal. It didn't look black, did it? It's all right, you know. And the more I'm drinking it, the more I'm liking it. It's not. Oh, that blueberry's really there now. Oh, that blueberry's massive. I've left it. It probably needs to be a little bit warmer. It's not been refrigerated. It's just been in my beer box overnight. Just want a little bit more bitterness on the end. The blueberry's really there and it works. The maple comes through at first. Just needs a little bit more roasted malt bitterness. Like I said, maybe it needs to warm up a tad. Maybe it's... I just stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. I'm not going to put it in the microwave. Is that a bit more? See what it does to the head. Look at that. See that? Oh, I quite like the way that the head forms. It's almost Guinness-esque. Is that from the lactose, is it? You've got lactose in it? We'll find out in a minute. Bench is more uneven than I thought. The only thing I'd say that's let it down is the body and the mouthfeel. It does taste and feel quite thin in your mouth. That's what lets it down. Flavour-wise, it's not bad. I'm glad I kept this. I was going to chuck it. Well, I was going to give it away. The only other thing I can compare it to is if you remember when Vocation did the breakfast club, was it called? And that was a blueberry waffle. See how that maple and blueberry waffle, like a Belgian waffle stout. They call it a breakfast stout. Unless you've got serious problems, you don't have a stout for breakfast. But that was out of this bloody world. This is acceptable. It's nice. I'm getting a bit more bitterness now. It must be warming up. It must be warming up slightly. Yeah, it doesn't feel as cold in the glass. Better. That's okay. I'm sure I've still seen this in B&M. I'm sure I have. Ooh, might just be my B&M, because I don't think a lot of people in Telford drink a lot of craft beer, especially those that shop in B&M. I love the way that the bubbles form up and form that head. I think that's cracking. Nice little touch that is. It's alright if the mouth feels a little bit thicker and gloopier, and if it had a little bit more bitterness. It still needs a little bit more bitterness, roasted malt bitterness to drift and be adjacent to and coincide with the blueberry. It'd be a brilliant beer, especially for the money. Yeah, the maple comes in at first, and then the blueberry goes down the sides of your tongue. It is quite tart. It's not So the blueberry in itself is quite bitter, but I just like a little bit more roasted malt bitterness as well, like traditional stout bitterness, to go along with the blueberry. Then it'd feel less adjunky. Really blueberry on the smell. Maple comes in, like I say, what else can I say? I've said it, Anna. Maple comes in at the beginning, down the middle of the tongue with the sweetness, down the sides of the tongue with the blueberry. It's nice. I like it. I think that's really good. Fair play to B&M for getting this in stock. Right, let's read what it says on the can. So it says, a rich, sweet stout with classic malt characteristics with a bold, unique twist. This beer tastes like you crammed a fat stack of blueberry pancakes into a pint glass and smothered it with maple syrup. Channel your inner lumberjack because it's in for a real treat. And it is Saugatuckbrewing.com. I'm sure they are based in America. Yeah, it just says imported by Heathwick Limited in London for Saugatuck Brewing Company USA. So I'm guessing that this is brewed in America. So it's interesting, the fact that a budget supermarket like B&M gets a beer from America in. It's a bold statement. With this, and you can pick up like your multi-packs. I don't think they do like 24 crate, but you can pick up like your 4-pack of your Stella in there. You can pick up some Brewdog Punk IPA. You can pick up they do a lot of Ephes beer. Ephes is it Greek cider? It's Greek lager. You pick up stuff like that in there. They've started putting little 4-packs of 330ml of Vocation in there at a good price. They do the new music. Remember I did the new music? That was ages ago when it first came out. They do the Divide and Conquer, which when I have time and space I pick up a 4-pack of that. It's under a £5. And the Heart and Soul, the Session IPA. But then they've, as well as they do bottles of things like, they do Old Roger, Marston's Old Roger. Don't see that in a lot of places now. But they've put Siren Flex in there and this, and I think it's pretty good. It's a bit of a bold statement from little B&M. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to give that 2 thumbs up as well. Now it's warming up a bit. The roasted malt bitterness is going alongside that blueberry, and it's very, very, very nice. Sorry if the light's going a bit back and forth. The sun's out now. Definitely better now it's warmer. Definitely better. 2 thumbs up from me. That's alright, that. I like that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm glad I kept it and didn't give it away. Like, share, subscribe. We'll see you next time for some more beer reviews right here on the Hop House. Ciao for now, people. Ta-ra.